Would I like to be honored by other people? I think I would, because it's cool, you know, you can get to drive in fancy cars and meet fancy people, and yeah, it's quite fun.
Respected by others more so than honored by others. I think that I don't need honor, but I definitely deserve respect, just like every human being.
Do I want to be honored? No, not so much. I don't really seek to be in the spotlight.
Not so much honored. I want to be respected.
If by honored you mean I want people to consider my feelings, then yes. If by honored you mean like treated on a higher standard than everybody else, no.
If other people honor you, it means you did something good. So it's kind of a skill to you to know if you're doing something, you know, if you're going to the right way.
Sure, I like to be honored by others because it makes me feel good.
I think that honor comes by others if you honor them. So if I'm honorable to others, then yes, I want to be honored by them in return.
For me, honor is recognizing the gifts that God has given to me, and if I can project that, that's honor.
To be honored, sure, if there's something to honor me for.
According to our tradition, and our Torah teaches us, avoid honors. Honors are corrupting. They're ruining your appreciation, your accomplishment. Let me illustrate. Let's say you know somebody, a friend of yours, that got into a situation where he's all choked up, he bought up too much, he needs $5,000, it's do or die, yeah? Now if you walk over to him, you tell him, look, here's $5,000, I know that you're in trouble, and I want you to have it, and it's my pleasure. That's a beautiful act of charity. It's a beautiful act of charity. You're going to feel great if you can part with the money. You're going to feel great. But let me tell you, if you take the trouble of getting that $5,000 to him through a third party, through somebody who says there's a gift that came through the mail, I don't know who it is, this is for you, and he doesn't even know that you gave it to him. Yeah? He doesn't know that you gave it to him. You know that you gave it to him, you saved this guy's situation. You're going to live with it for many, many more years of pleasure than if you gave it to him yourself and he knows who gave it to you. So in Jewish tradition, when you give charity, give it anonymously. Certainly don't seek honors for it. Don't ask people to make you a reception. And you know, that's corrupting it. That's getting something. You want to do something right, do it purely, because it's a good thing, and take pleasure in doing a good thing. And it's certainly the most terrible thing in the world is to seek honor for what you have. Like, you know who I am? People, if they're proud of something, you can know that they're proud of it because you just talk to them as an acquaintance. You talk to them, and in the first 10 minutes it's going to come up that he won the Wimbledon, or he's got a PhD, or it'll just come up accidentally in the conversation. Now that's bad. That means that the guy is living with asking for people's approbation, for people's appreciation. Appreciate yourself. You do something right, you feel good, you're helping people, you're fighting for a good cause. Thank God.
I like to show off my biceps.
I like to show off my pearly smile.
Myself, my personality.
I know how to sing. I don't know, a lot of things. I just can't think about them now.
I'd love to say my six-pack, but I put on a lot of weight, so those are the old days.
My wide breadth of useless knowledge and witty repartee.
So if somebody pays you a compliment, you know, you made a beautiful speech, or you dealt with an irate man in a wonderful way, it's so wise of you, and that speech was so great. We instinctively say, oh, it was nothing, I was just lucky, we're trying to disparage it. That's the wrong way to avoid honors. But the best thing is, you say, thank you very much. It's kind of you to say that. You know, I really appreciate that comment. You know, it makes you feel good. Like this, you're knocking yourself. It's not, no, that's not the way. But we're doing it because we know it's no good to get honors. It's somehow corrupting. The best way, somebody gives you a compliment and it really moves you, you know that it's an honest compliment, the best way is if you can say, thank God I was able to do it. I really appreciate the Almighty gave me that opportunity.
When I get a compliment, I normally say, thanks, you're not the first to say that.
Usually I say thank you.
I don't really like compliments. I guess I get slightly embarrassed, but that's my own like internal personality thing going on.
I'm genuinely thankful to a person when they give me a compliment. Because stuff like that, it just makes my day, you know what I'm saying, baby?
Sometimes I say stop.
If it comes from some beautiful woman or something like that, I usually sort of get a bit coy and shy, but somehow try to pull off some kind of James Bond thing, but it usually doesn't work. But anyway.
I'm usually very bashful and I don't like taking the compliments, but lately I'm trying to get better at that. Accepting it is always a good thing.
The one exception to this, one exception that we appreciate in the Jewish tradition, is when your gift, when your honor, when somebody's giving you honor, will lead to a lot of good things. For example, if you show that you're a volunteer and others will volunteer, so you say, I volunteer, and others say, yeah, you know, he does it, I'll do it too. Or when you give charity, and you say to the man who's saying he's working for the sick, you say, you know, I have 5 friends. Tell them I gave $10,000. They'll give you something, maybe even to give more, because they'll be competing with me. Or if do a dinner in my honor, and all my suppliers will have to cough up money. So the charity will get a lot more money. So when your honors lead to better deeds, to other people joining, to people being inspired, then go for it. Go for it. And try not to appreciate the honor too much, but the accomplishment. That's what really